Hello AOS fans, Robin here, back again to run through my Fireslayer deck. Now this game coming up is against the Fireslayers. It's one of our Patreon requested views, so if you do follow us on Patreon, then if you pledge at the $10 level, you can actually request an exact game for Pete and I to play. And this is our first one, will be requested from one of our Patreon viewers, and it's going to be the Fireslayers versus the Fireslayers. I'm using an identical deck to the one I used last week, and if you've watched that video against the Stormcast, I did say at the end it was the most depressing game I've played. I think I really did not enjoy the game at all. I found the deck didn't work very well, and I was a bit upset, let's say, about how things had gone. And unfortunately, this is the same deck. We recorded the two on the same night, so this is the same. Will be the same deck. But I just thought, ahead of you watching the game, I just thought I'd run through a few thoughts on the deck. The main thing I'm wondering about, we have this 2/3 rule of objectives. I almost wonder the 2/3 rule of objectives, where you need to be able to score two-thirds of your objectives in the first turn. Otherwise, you always mulligan them. I think that's probably worthwhile still. But I do wonder a little bit whether with Fireslayers you really aren't looking to score your objectives in the first turn. If you do get one, then so be it. But actually, they are all about the power-ups. They are all about getting inspired in the first round, which does make me wonder whether I ought to include some additional objective-based objectives. Yeah, the physical objective cards. But I haven't, because this is the same deck as last week's. I'm not sure I should. I kind of feel like if they come out later in the game, I'd regret it. It'd be great if you could guarantee they come out in the first turn, but obviously you can't. But I almost feel that maybe the Fireslayers will actually be better if we're almost completely ignoring your objectives in the first turn and then concentrating on that powering up, inspiring, and then going hell for leather in the final two to get as many objectives as you can. I'm not sure whether that's a good plan or not. And again, always in the first turn, I've got as many employees as I can that will move my troops around and maybe move my opponents. But you want to be concentrating on getting on those objectives where you can and hoping an earthquake doesn't come out. So there's no great change here. I'm going to quickly run through them for you. There's no change really. Claim Retaken, Scion of Grimnir, Unstoppable Advance, Alone in the Darkness, Conquest, Escalation, Master of War, No Remorse, Ploy Master, Precise Use of Force, Supremacy, and Swift Advance. And my ploys: the Earth Shakes, Treasure Lust, Urgol Boon, Confusion, Jewel of Wits, Earthquake, Misdirection, Ready for Action, Shifting Shards, Sidestep, and Tantalizing Prize. My upgrades: Activated Runes, Defiant Strike, Grimnir's Fortitude, Grimnir's Speed, Awakened Weapon, Cursed Artifact, Great Fortitude, Great Strength, Light Armour, Shade Glass Darts, and Sprinter. So let's see how that goes. Hopefully I'll fare a little bit better. It was a close-ish game in the end against those Stormcasts, but hopefully I'll fare a bit better against my fellow Fireslayers. I ought to. Pete hasn't played them before, so really I've got the advantage. But we'll see how we go. So I hope you found that useful. Let me know what you think about the first turn strategy for Fireslayer should be. Should you be worried about your objectives? Should you just go for it? I always feel like whatever three I pull out when I play my Fireslayers, I always go, ugh. Is that because my deck is wrong? Should I be playing something different? Let me know what you think. Until next time, take care. Bye.